started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Paladin's Keyboard. It's truly a pleasure to have you here. Give me just a second while I get my Twitch Live up and running so that I can make sure that I'm staying on top of chats as they are coming in, because that was a problem that we had faced just the day before. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, now we can properly track and follow along with what we got to do. I know we have to head over that way across the dueling range, because I don't seem to have another alternative on a place to go. So we have to kind of go out and then climb all the way up. That should not be too difficult to do. So let's get her done, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we survived. Alright, what do I do here? Oh, maybe I gotta go out that way. Yeah, that very well could be it. Okay, I've officially lost the plot. I'm kind of heal for a second. It's like the toughest part of this is trying to figure out how to, you know, not die. I do think this place was closed off by the door. This could be a problem. Maybe not. What? Trial tunnel? What are you talking about? Tunnel empty. Oh my goodness, dude. What does that mean? So I can't go that way. I don't know if I can get all the way across. I think I'm genuinely stuck. I don't know where to go. Let's heal up for a second. I might be able to go around this way and see if I can get over to that door. I'm definitely going to need a new beam weapon in order to kind of like really progress here. Yeah, 2 keys required. Search the dark Agon wastes to find them. Yeah, we'll figure this out, guys. We're going to do our very best here. That's a rip. Alright, I think we gotta fully check out the bigger room. Show you what I mean by that here in a second. Is it this room that I'm talking about? I mean, we can. That health, good health. Oh. Did I go this way? Yeah, that's how, okay, that's how I go back to where I'm thinking we need to go. Blast shields, vulnerable to most weapons, a super missile. Which I don't have super missiles yet. Okay, so I need to go back this way. So we're gonna kind of go back until we can get through here. Okay, let's heal up. Health orbs, let's go. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Alright, let's fly on through. Nothing I can do there. No, this is where... Okay, I need to... Come on. Come on. These guys are genuinely tough. Come on. Huh? God, what am I supposed to do? I have no idea. Yeah, because that needs dark weaponry. What the heck, man? Portal access. And there's a portal. But that would, no, it would be portal access to the portal site. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I find this other... Where am I supposed to go? Everything's blocked off. I have no idea where to go. Okay. Oh, we just have to go. We just have to leave Dark Agon entirely. I didn't know that. That's dumb. Probably should have told me that. So we have to make our way back to the portal site. Yeah, because that is ridiculous. Come on. Alright, save it. Okay. Turn on. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so I think I know where we have to go now. Now that we have our space jump boost, we can double jump. There's that one area in that bigger room that we were at a while ago that had the statue. Oh, and then that's open, so now we can go that way now. Yeah. Okay, so they want you to fight these guys from a distance. Because these dudes almost killed me the first time I fought them. Look at that. That is missile expansion. Yeah, we need the boost in order to get up there. Save it now that we can. Yeah, I think that's the room I want to go to. I went the wrong way to get there. That's cool. Forgot about you. Please die. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so I can't go that way because I don't have the translator, the orange translator. Oh, we're pulling. Those are just sandbats. I don't need to worry about that. Do anything worthwhile? Nothing. Cool. Okay. So I think, yeah, we just... Okay. Yeah, we can just go this way. And head to the room that has that statue in it. Because that's where I need to be. I already did that because that was an energy... like an energy cell. So I already got that stuff. I think it's this. That's a 5 missile. Still don't have that, so this is where I have to go. Wonder if this is where I'm gonna get the orange translator, but I also might get that from Luminoth. I guess it doesn't fully make sense, but here we go. Automated function initiated. Sand gate will now move to the open position. Oh, I didn't scan the sand gate. I hope I can. Oh, I still can. Okay, cool. This is complete. Device is composed of large mining system. Raw ore. Sand gate. This is Luminoth design alloy. Scan data indicates that a weapon of artillery grade or higher would damage anything made from this alloy. Can't get control. Yeah. Then I can't go that way. No translate. Wait, I can translate the orange? Luminoth lore translated. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. When did that happen? By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked toward our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it in vain, attempt to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain to the energy controllers and weakened Aether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. I have places to go before I go this way, my friends. Huh? Just another missile expansion. We'll take those. Okay, and then I know in here yeah, we should be able to use that translator section right there. So let's head back real quick and then we'll go forward. Alright, those things just respawn, so they're not really that important to make sure that they're dead, but whatever. Well, it is what it is. But, yeah, if I can translate the orange translator files, then we are in a whole new ballgame here. So, let's, baby, got lore.
Recording to logbook.
We're translated. Let's read it. Wrong button. Okay. Aether's planetary energy supply reached a critical stage. If left unchecked, the energy would expire, bringing an end to the world. Our greatest minds devised a way to preserve and regulate the remaining planetary energy, the energy controllers. Right, which we kind of knew. Security entrance approved. Through the vigilance and strength, we create peace. And a map station. What? Oh. All this stuff. Light map. Okay, so that's stuff I just can't get to yet. Cool. It's good to have that. All right. Let's get out of here. Today. Got him. I don't know where about him. I scanned that? I did. That's scannable? Oh, there's something up there. Oh, yeah, it's a magnetic track system. Okay. Which we can't even remotely use right now. I didn't want to blow those up. Storage unit has been modified to transport radioactive material. The presence of Phazon handled with... Okay. So Phazon's back in the game, baby. Okay, those things go kaboom quite easily. Alright, we already did the blast door for missiles. So, oh boy. This is a space pirate base. Okay, structural analysis well fashioned from wreckage of the space pirate vessel shot down by the GFS tier. Structural analysis complete. Crude but efficient device designed to harness wind power. Components are of space pirate design. I do really like the space pirate design of this game. They were way too clunky. Woo. Oh! Us. And Moss. Oh, okay. Hold up. Vigilance class turret. Man defense system. Heavy weapon fires powerful energy blasts. Use rapid movement to counter damage. The Vigilance class turret is found in many space pirate bases, built to support the Humility class turret. It is as accurate as the gunner operating it. Many young space pirates begin their careers as sentries. A tour as a Vigilance gunner is considered a mark of distinction. What was it? Luminoth weapon detected. Oh. Space pirate defense shield. The shield was taken from the wreckage of a space pirate starship. It is impervious to your weaponry. That's great. I love that for us. And those are mag rails, so I can't climb up that, even if I wanted to. So, that's all good with me. Luminoth weapon detected. I have to recover the Luminoth weapon. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so this is what I have to do next. Storage D, recover Luminoth weapon. Thanks for the tip. Now, we got here, structure analysis complete. Gathering sections composed of telluric alloy. Structural integrity is critical. Is this bomb? Telluric alloy is bomb. Okay, so let's bomb that one too. Gross, dude. Oh, they're heading into the dark world. These guys are a little bit more deadly in close quarters. Time for lore. Alright, we have space pirate encrypted data. Let's go ahead and read it. It's got a lot. So log 4885.3. Intelligence reports on the indigenous population of Aether are in error. This planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a class 4 conflict is present here, though hostilities are at a minimum level now. Our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we have requested more combat troops in response.
Recording to logbook.
Come on. This is log 4468.1. So science teams detected the presence of Phazon in the Dasha system 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our team shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Aether and evaluate local Phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols at the highest level. A cadre of elite commandos has been dispatched to provide security for our force as well. This operation is now underway. I just want to make sure I pronounce that word right. Cadre. It's cadre. Okay, so a cadre. Got it. Alright, so another one. Log 5008.6. A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type. but have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager for reports on the relic. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome. That is a space pirate thing to say.
Recording to logbook.
Alright, let's go. Log 05442.1. The rift portal has been opened. The artifact weapon, dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team, provides the energy needed to open the portal. Although for a limited time we've sent expeditions through the portal and they have returned with incredible news. The portal leads to a parallel version of the Aether. This dark Aether has suffered a global calamity, turning into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, it is the prime location of Phazon in the sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied. Metroid Energy Report 07-20209. Until we've recovered more Phazon, we rely on Metroids for power. Command has authorized mass breeding of Metroid for this purpose. That's great. So they brought Metroids here. Casualty Report 07-20304. Mining Expedition 422 reports 3 dead, 2 injured, 1 missing in action. Captured bioform transferred to Science Team for study 07-20301. Cool. Security Report 07-20104, so it's close. The Marine vessel has been under attack by indigenous predators for several days. Casualties are high. The Marine force is near elimination, so they were tracking the Marines quite heavily. Security Report 07-20206. Commando Unit 87 has failed to report. Unit was dispatched to recon the swamp, a potential site for new base. Unit 98 sent to investigate. Mechanical analysis complete. Elevator will not function until activated. That's probably the elevator. Type of the hologram to activate the elevator. Cool. Security analysis complete. Unable to bypass Space Pirate security portal control access denied. Find an alternate method of accessing portal control. It feels like it's kind of like glitching a little. Like there's like a little bit of a lag at some point, especially when I'm like clicking through these. Dark Aether transit 424 complete. Right there. So radiation levels within tolerances. Dark cannon operating at full power. No signs of instability detected. Cooldown cycle underway. Yeah, it's definitely doing it. Sentry Report 07-20204. I grow weary of standing watch on a wasteland. The accursed Marines are weak and vulnerable. Why do we not attack? They owe us a fake debt for the attack on our supply ship. Instead of settling accounts, we sit around in the sandpit like a group of timid old spinsters. It is time for action. Medical Report 07-19909. Technician 12 relieved after showing symptoms of Phazon fever. In where he claimed the Phazon as his own and held us at gunpoint until security arrived. Yeah, I remember that. They mentioned that it made people essentially go mad. Metroid Officer Report 07-20301. The order to mass breed Metroids is insane. We have no space to store them. Perhaps when Command is sharing a bunk with hungry Metroid infants, they will rethink the unwise order. Haha! Nope.
Recording to logbook.
Alright, here we go. This is log 06221.7. Phazon extraction raids are underway on Dark Aether. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science Team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams, and we have increased our security presence in extraction areas. Fortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail. Cool. Research, Dark Aether. Can't determine origin of Aether's Dark Twin. Contains high level of Phazon ore. Native bioforms attack on sight. That was it. This should be normal Aether. Planet Aether, obscure world in the Dasha system. Planet is unstable due to transdimensional flux. Warfare has devastated a good portion of the world's population. Finally, extreme climate shifts have left most of Aether uninhabitable. It's literally the same thing. Okay. Lame. boy just needed to die. With that. Alright, more to go. Here we go. Security alert. All units to battle stations. The Dark Hunter has breached the Metroid production facility. Protect Phazon supply at all costs. Death to the Dark Hunter. Glory to the Space Pirates. I'll see how that worked out. Security alert. All systems and units. Data net has been compromised. The Hunter has hacked our data net. All of our secrets are now hers. She cannot be allowed to escape. Terminator on site. So they're talking about me again. That's a light beam. We'll head there in just a second. Security systems active. Unique energy required for door access. Energized door with dark energy to open it. Ah, the Dark Hunter! Yep. Little Dark Samus over there. We can scan these while we're here, though. Metroid Brood generation underway. Protocol 3 in effect until further notice. Exercise extreme caution when dealing with the birthing or storage of newborns. Remember, infant Metroids are not pets. It's good to know. New lore entry. Yep. Okay, log 07013.6. Another disaster. The transport bringing our reinforcements and supplies has been shot down. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near the alien temple. It's only a matter of time before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here we shall make our stand. Another enemy, first the Shadowlings, then the Dark Hunter, and now the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Perhaps fate will smile upon us before the world itself opens its maw and swallows us. Yeah, the space pirates think they about to die, bro. And they're gonna. Scan time. Phazon collection report 07-20202. That's a lot of twos. Phazon supply at Site 1 is diminishing. Sites 2 and 3 are supply rated above 90%. Site 4 remains a problem due to high Phazon supply. No, due to high presence of hostile bioforms. Planetary stability report 07-20301. Planetary energy is at critical, creating violent climate changes and tectonic shifts. Unless these conditions can be reversed, global destruction is inevitable. So the planet's just dying. Dark Hunter analysis 07-20207. Scans of the Dark Hunter have revealed she grows stronger as she consumes Phazon. Already a class platinum AAA threat level, we shudder to think of her power level as she consumes our entire Phazon supply. Blast door control security bypass. Door will remain in the open position. Security and control systems have been jammed at the source. So I have to go, yeah. Because I can't go the way I was trying to go. I have to get the dark. I gotta get a dark weapon beam in order to proceed this way. But that's cool. We don't need to go that way. It's all good. We need to go this way. The Humility class turret, space pirate defense system, beam weapon variant of captured Federation turret, evades fire with quick movements. I don't need to read it. Lasers. Ouch. Oh, I should have scanned the shit. Damn it, dude. I don't know if I could have scanned it, but I should have. We have a Metroid. We got a Metroid. Metroid subject has several blast wounds from space pirate weaponry on low power settings. They wanted it alive if they were finished with it. Dang, dude. The Metroids deserve it, though. Torch room. Bioscan complete. Containment field is keeping Metroid subject in a constant state of agitation. It is unable to enter sleep cycles. Yeah, dude. Torture these things, because they suck and I hate them. systems online. Metroid handling protocols 07-20202. Metroids are not pets. Metroids are not for target practice. Finally, unauthorized feeding of Metroids is still strictly prohibited. Oh, that's a big one. Bioscan complete, evidence of symbiotic bonding present in subject system. Subject is barely alive and is periodically leached of its bioenergy by Metroids. That is not a Metroid. New creature is the Talon Metroid. Energy craving parasite taken from planet Talon 4. Target leeches bioenergy from its victims. Stunned by a concussive blast, vulnerable to dark energy. We'll take it. We'll take it, guys. Space pirates harvest and enslave Metroids for use in their operations. The Talon Metroid will latch onto prey with powerful pincers, then proceed to drain its life energy. This causes the creature to grow in size and mass. The creatures are vulnerable to the chilling effect of dark energy and can be detached by entering morph ball mode and deploying a bomb. Yeah, I hate those things, dude. New lore entry. So space pirate log, encrypted data of the hunter. Let's read it. Log 06362.2, Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. The sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek our destruction, but our Phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon, or only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know. The science team suspects she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. The troopers now call her the Dark Hunter. It is a fitting title. Okay, so they think that the Metroid Prime, because that's what that is. That's the Metroid Prime. Metroid subject suffering from food poisoning. That's totally fine. I'm totally cool with this. These guys can suffer for all I care. Metroid subjects have been energy drained repeatedly over the last 3 day cycles. Subjects' cellular structures become unstable as a result. Good. Metroid subjects heavily scarred. Wounds appear to be repeated contact with the containment field, most likely received while attempting to escape. Yeah, I don't care. I'm making progress. We'll have a little bit of backtracking. Oh! Mechanical analysis complete. Unit is powered security barrier. The space pirates use this barrier to control access in this high security area. It must be rotated to advance. Okay. Which is why there's a bomb slot. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Not the flying ones. New creature. This is a pirate arrow trooper, airborne assault trooper. Fast moving, extremely well armed. Jetpacks can be overloaded with thermal damage. Wrong button. They're known for the cold precision, utter cruelty, armed with both beam and missile systems. The arrow trooper can be difficult foe to engage, especially at range. The jetpacks can be overloaded with heat-based attacks. However, these units prefer death before dishonor. An injured arrow trooper will make a suicide strike before allowing himself to be captured. Okay, I gotta go over there. That's cool. We got a lot to scan. A lot to scan. And we're gonna gonna start all the way back. I don't want to know how I get up there. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, Discipline Report 07-19802. Units 13 and 43 have been placed on low rations after being caught configuring the power storage packs for amusement purposes. Agility training is to occur only in sanctioned training areas. Alpha power storage rack movement system offline. Please activate the control system. Alpha power storage rack movement offline. Please, yeah. Training report 07-200-08. Science team believes the Metroids can be trained. After several cycles of trying, I believe science team has vapor for brains. I've lost 2 assistants to the wretched little things. Yeah, that's fair. Those things suck. They deserve to die painfully. Security report 07-19907. The Dark Hunter was spotted near the Metroid tank. She attempted to breach the containment racks without success, then escaped. Perhaps she's behind the recent Metroid theft. Theft? Delta power storage rack movement system offline, same thing. So we got to turn power on so that we can play around with these things. That's fine. Theft report 07-196 something. 3 Metroids have been stolen. All on-duty units have been questioned. Whereabouts of Metroids unknown. Doubling security in Metroid areas until further notice. So they believe that to be Dark Samus. Injury report 07-200-07. Unit 686 released a Metroid for target practice today. The Metroid then assaulted 686. He should be regaining brain function in a cycle. Same thing at Gamma offline. Alright, termination report 07-19502. Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication session. Metroid Unit refused commands and terminated one of its handlers before it was subdued. Gross. So I feel like those controls allow me to essentially create a jumpable thing that I gotta kind of do. Yeah, I see how this is gonna have to work. Production report Metroids 07201. Mass breeding of Metroids underway. We will meet commands quota within a cycle. Storage remains an issue. Recommend expansion of existing facility before critical Metroid levels reached. Maintenance report 07-200-03. Energy containment field generators have failed 3 times. I fear for our safety we're out of spare parts. One more failure and we're finished. Fair. Spaceflight security system bypass power harnessing system online. Processing rack movement in position 1. Extreme caution recommended. Alright, now we can play around with these. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Thank you. Now, if I was a dumb man, I would completely ignore the fact that there's an energy cell there that I need to go get. I am not a dumb man. So, alright, let's figure this out. Object scan complete. This is the Gamma Power Storage Rack Position Monitor. 2 nearby consoles control the movement of the Gamma Power Storage Rack. Scan them to operate the system. So is this down? Command authorized. Racks configured to desired position. No, this needs to go up. Yeah. Okay, I see how this is gonna work. Okay, we'll scan that one when we have to. Oh, we might actually. This one has to stay put, so let's scan it now. One. Boom! Got the energy tank, ladies and gentlemen. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Okay, so now we need to raise 2 up. Now we gotta drop 2 down. Smart! I'm a smart guy. I know what I'm doing. And it like immediately turned all suspicious and combat-y. Oh. Scheisse. That was close. Ah! Easier route now. Moving forward. I really want to know what this is, and it won't let me scan it, so I'm kind of upset about that, but whatever. Let's go, baby! Need lore entry. Wrong button. Again. Alright, log 067135. The Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only do we lose more phase onto her, but she also crippled the stealth field generator with her strange new weapons. We are exposed. Until the replacement generator arrives, we will be vulnerable to scans and detection. Our presence here is still minimal. Should the Federation find us, we'll be unable to defend our position. Fortunately, Aether is on the fringe of Federation space. With luck, we will have a stealth field back in effect before being detected. Probably going to be the case. It would be cool if we had, like, Federation troops in here. I wonder if that's a thing that they're going to put in the next game, because they already brought in the troopers. If they'll have, like, a segment where we're fighting space pirates, and I have, like, guys with me, you know? Or, like, a defense area where we're, like... Maybe it's in this game, too. I don't know. There could be survivors that I don't even know about yet. It feels like all of the space pirates are... Or not space pirates, sorry. The Federation troopers are all dead. So I think all the Marines are dead, but... There could be a survivor somewhere. Second here. What just happened? There we go. Perfect. Sorry, had to fix the way that my TikTok stream was set up so that I could see chat. Structural analysis complete. Stress fracture detected. Decomposure of brimstone alloy within walls weakened. Structural integrity is critical. Structural analysis complete. complete. Creating designer resist extremely high speed winds. Weapon fires useless against it. So you don't have to access control area. Whether if Brimstone is missile. Brimstone is missile, ladies and gentlemen. We figured that part out. Sorry, my in-laws are offering to help set up my nursery for the baby. Structural analysis complete. This is a standard Kellium energy reactor converted by space pirates to process phase-on energy, shielding levels at 220% and holding. And so we're just trying to plan like how that's gonna look in terms of like timing. Okay, this is where we're gonna get the dark weapon. Oh. So we have some backtracking we gotta do. Got a boss? No, we just have Dark Samus taking some phase on. Do we get to fight her? Is that what's about to happen? Dark Samus, let's go, baby. Oh, I should probably scan you. Empowered entity, powerful disaster attack. Phase on energy shield repels all weapons. Wait until it is down to attack. Avoid close contact with target. Alright, what's the lore here? Scans indicate the presence of phase on and your genetic material within the entity. Shows the version of the various suit altered and augmented by the phase on within her. Primary weapon includes missile launcher and scattershot variant of the powered beam. Boost and jump ability for superiors. The ability to generate phase on energy shields is also present. Right. She can dip out. Gosh, she's quick. research entry has been downloaded. Element Phazon, volatile ore with biomutagenic properties. Original point. Order reported Phazon unknown. First detection of the element on planet Talon 4. Used by space pirates to produce vast levels of energy. Bioforms exposed to Phazon without proper shielding will eventually undergo radical mutation, which we need that. Phazon's name and field that did absolutely nothing. Elevator. Get me up. There it is. There's the dark beam. Fun. Alright, new lore. We're close to being done with all the space pirate logs, which is interesting. Log 06989.8. The local war has escalated from intensity. The Shadowlings from Dark Aether have launched an offensive. The assault seems focused on a central network of buildings atop a mountain. I need to reread this. The local war has escalated in intensity. The Shadowlings from Dark Aether have launched an offensive. The assault seems focused on a central network of buildings atop a mountain. A base, perhaps. Strangely, this attack coincides with a rise in planetary instability. Perhaps these shadow creatures are using a new weapon system. The Shadowlings must believe us to be foes, for they have hit our base numerous times as well. We are holding, but attrition is taking its toll on our troops and resources. Reinforcements are en route. We can only wait and defend what is ours. Dark beam acquired. Storyboard package unlocked for purchase. Interesting. So we can go this way. We have a portal there, but I think we have to leave. I don't know. I just know we got to get over there. Try it. It literally just obliterates them. Like a missile trooper. Fire Grenadier, specializing in grenade combat. A powerful grenade launcher makes this enemy dangerous at range, minimal close combat ability. Oh, we can go to the portal, which we are not going to do. Open door. Door open. I can't believe that worked. Fantastic. Expansion. Yeah, the Metroids are angry now, which is interesting. Okay, so we can't go that way because we don't have a light weapon, so we really just have to go back to the portal, which we can do. See if we can find a save station. We're closer to having to call it. I know you ain't moving. You're right, buddy. Oh. My bad. Alright, so there's another key that we need. What is this? Alright, it's the Dark Preed. Darkling possessed gas-filled cyborg. Darkling enhanced target's durability, destruction of outer body, will release a highly toxic cloud. Oh, I remember those guys. Bioscan complete. Subject's spine was shattered. After high velocity impact, the attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks and ultimately termination. Same thing, homeboy died. Bioscan complete. Subject took multiple armor breaches, exposing its body to local atmosphere. Resulting trauma led to multiple organ failure and death. Dang. Oh. Object analysis complete. This statue conceals a Luminoth device. Outer shell, the statue is exposed to brimstone. Explosive damage may weaken it. Oh. Interesting. Subject appears to have been terminated by his own forces. Evidence of parasitic infection present. Subject may have turned on his allies against his will. Oh boy. Now there's the key over there, but massive biosystem shock led to the termination of subject and parasite. That's good. Oasis access. Oasis, that sounds like safe. Very wrong. Structural analysis complete. Section of wall has large amount of secondary density. A minute is unstable as a result. Armor is compromised by multiple high energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating subject's life signs. This, yeah, it's gonna be energized with light energy. That's how I can. Alright, I need to go back because I have that other. Okay, we gotta go get that key. Come on. I know what it is. Okay, so I have to go back that other way regardless. Okay, that thing hurts. What? Structural analysis complete. Object contains a number of motivator units. It appears to be a component in some sort of transportation system. Of what? Ah. Oh. Not a save station, so this will be where we'll call it for the day. Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating subject's life signs. Advice can complete. Subject has a number of severe phase on radiation burns. Trauma from these wounds is the cause of death. Cool. Well, that'll be what we do today. save? Yes, I do. Game's been saved, energy fully replenished. Alright, well, that was a fantastic amount of progress moving from the initial part of Dark Agon to the Space Pirate base and then back to Dark Agon. Zoom out and see kind of. Okay, so this is got it. Which, when we get back, we can start, you know, we can go over there. We can go over here. Like, we have a lot of options now that we can go back and do, which is great. So, we'll be able to kind of do that. And then when we get back to the original, like, light world, we can go back through that stuff as well. So, you know, we're not stuck yet. We'll have some double backtracking to do when we get the light beam, but I don't know when that's going to be, so I'm not too worried about it. So, say one more time for good measure. And then call it a good day. Alright, well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call it for the day. So thank you guys for a phenomenal stream. I really appreciate everyone. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure that you take care of yourself. You stay safe. You tell someone that you love them. I should be back later on in the week. I think Friday, Saturday are probably not going to be stream days for me this week because here's like the really difficult part of me having a baby on the way and the due date being in November is that every single month it's going to be crunch time, like to the max. So we have to start working on the nursery. My in-laws want to do that this weekend, so they want to do everything on Saturday. So Saturday's probably not going to be good, which means Friday we have to get everything prepared for them, so that's probably not going to be good. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to play it as best I can, but I'm really kind of at the behest of, you know, these other life priorities, so we'll try to get them through. So I appreciate everyone for their patience in the midst of that, but if you guys always want to make sure that you can follow along, make sure that you drop a subscription on YouTube so that you can watch where I post my VODs if you miss anything. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on TikTok so that you can continue to sit tight when I'm live and hang out, which is always fun. So without further ado, thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah.